Greetings, fellow glitchlings. My name is Victor Universe Vortex.
And I am Melina Blue Vortex.
And I'm Benjamin Bloodman Basher.
And I am the great and powerful Uka-Uka.
Right. And we are going to be answering your questions for this Q&A video. So, without further ado, let's get on to the first question, huh? Okay. So, the first question is from Deadly Black from the Discord. And it seems to me that he has questions for all of us. But I suppose we'll start with Uka-Uka first, since it's the first one. So, Uka-Uka, he's wondering, how is it living with us, the Vortex family, basically? You know, me, Melina, and our little kid. You know, and does Benjamin give you a hard time?
Well, I suppose, since you're asking, Victor, I'm still trying to convince him to be a villain, because I feel like he would be the best damn villain I've ever met. As for Melina, I can't stand her! She's too happy all the goddamn time, and I don't like it. As for the kid, I frighten her. So, it's a kind of a fun little pastime for me. That answers your question. As for Benjamin, he, kinda does, a little bit. Sometimes, but not too often. I feel like I could work with him, though.
Yeah, I still don't like the way you frighten my kid, by the way.
I can't help it. It's in my nature.
Alright, well, moving on from that, the next question is for you, sweetheart. So, what Deadly Blank wants to know about you is, you ever get that heart eye checked out?
Well, Doc did say it's perfectly fine for a glitchling to have an eye like this. However, Victor does say it is kind of a rare case for a pupil to change into a shape. Not so much as the color. The color is common. But, you see, when the pupil changes, that's when thing gets rare, you see. It's like a rare form of glitch. But, I found out that everything's fine. It's just that I just have greater power now, and that's all it was. There's nothing to be concerned about. Don't worry, I'm fine.
Basically, to shorten it for you guys, how she was going through the birthing process is she's powering it through with her own power of love, I guess you say. And because she was using every ounce of the power of love that she had, her eye just turned like pink and her pupil turned into a heart. So, she became more powerful that day. And we had a kid. Okay. So, let us continue, shall we? So, the next question goes to, well, you, Benjamin. So, Deadly Black wants to know, do you enjoy bashing things with your almighty baseball bat?
Finally, a question worth my time. Yes, I do. I enjoy bashing things, mostly people, or anything that gets in the way of my friend, you see. I hate anybody that stands in Victor's way, Odd Boy Glitch's way, or anybody in my friend circle's way. Anybody who threatens them, they will get bashed until they're nothing but a bloody pulp under my baseball bat.
So, in shorter term, you love bashing, basically.
Yes, I love it.
Well, anyways, enough of that. Let's finally move on before we drag out too long. So, it appears to me that the next question is, for me, I guess. Alright. Let me answer that for you, buddy. So, Deadly Black wants to know, is there a universe out there that I would never want to revisit? Okay, so I've been to many universes. I've been to some bad ones. I've been to some good ones. Hell, I don't even like my own universe, to be honest with you. So, if I were to not be able to revisit one universe, I would have to say, I don't know. What universes have I been to so far? There's still many others that I haven't been to be honest with you. But, I suppose the Spike universe. Because, the Spike universe, there's a lot of spiky things. Everything's made out of fucking spikes there. It fucking hurts. And the best thing about that place, though, is that I was just there on a visit. So, luckily, I don't have to go back if I don't want to. And I haven't revisited ever since. Oh, and the Dragon Ball universe, too. I'm not visiting that place ever again. I'm sorry, but I think I might have gotten ran out of that universe, to be honest with you. Plus, I felt like I didn't fit there anyway, so... Yeah. So either the Dragon Ball universe or the Spike universe. Ugh, fucking Spike universe. Even the chairs are made out of fucking spikes there. God. Have you ever been penetrated in the ass by a spike? It does not feel good, alright? All you sick fucks out there like to be penetrated by spikes. Fine. Good, more power to you, I guess. But, it fucking sucks. Alright. Well, anyways, that answers your question there. Okay. Straying away from that, so we can move on. Okay. So the next question comes from... it comes from your wife, Benjamin. She says... Okay, she asked a question for me. When is Benjamin coming to the channel? Well, isn't it obvious? Right now. He just did. Did you hear him? He's right over there. He technically already came to the channel, if you think about it. So... Well, I did promise that he would come onto the channel, right? I mean, sure, it's just for a small part, but that's alright. I mean, hey, you take what you can get. Isn't that right, Benjamin?
Yeah, I suppose this counts.
Yeah, it's what I thought. So, let's continue with this, shall we? So, the next question is by Betty again, I guess. Oh, this question is for you, Benjamin. So, she wants to know that, can you jiggle for the audience, please? What's that all about? I kind of wanna see this. Come on. Why don't you jiggle for us?
I'd rather not entertain the viewers with what I do to my wife in my private time. And I'm pretty sure out of all of us, I know, Victor, you don't mind sharing your kinkiness on your shoulders, but I'm not that kind of guy. I'll share my brutal strength on my fucking shoulders. I don't care, but my kinkiness, that stays in the bedroom. So no, I won't do it.
Alright, well, geez, I didn't mean to hit a nerve or anything, but, let's continue with the questions, shall we? Yeah, alright, so, the next question is, it's from my sister, and it's for me. The question is, so, my sister would like to know, is that, I also want to know if I will get a pic changed too. See, now, who does the editing of our videos behind the scenes is Mr. Glitch. Mr. Glitch does that stuff. you know, or he's known as my friend Marcus, basically. He does all that, picture stuff. He says he has, like, amazing friends out there that help him out with, stuff like that, and, good friends they may be, because, you know, I've seen a lot of changes happen around here, so to answer that question, I'll probably have to ask Mr. Glitch that question, because I'm not entirely sure if... Oh, wait. You are? Okay, so yeah, you are going to get a pick change, don't worry. He says he has that in store for you. So, yeah. Okay, so the next question is what I want to know. Let's figure it out. Alright, so, it's from my sister again. Oh, and it's to you, my sweetie. Alright. So, what my sister wants to know is, am I going to be part of the channel too? Huh, that sounds a lot like a question that should have been pointed toward me. Well, I'm interested to find out how you're going to answer this. So go ahead.
Okay, well, this isn't usually in my department, so I'm just gonna think what I've heard from the past. Mr. Glitch did say something about all of the Glitchling family being part of the channel. So, Hazy, you might be included, but I'm not entirely sure yet. We kind of have to talk around for a moment. We really don't know. We might have to talk to Mr. Glitch about that. So, basically, an overall answer would be, probably.
Okay. So we got that down. Let's keep going with these questions, people. Okay, so... Oh my god! Alright, so, Junior Natch 24 has questions for all three of us, basically. Sorry, Uka-Uka, but he is, okay, so we're gonna start with mine, because mine is the first one I see. Alright, so, okay, he asks, what would you do if there was a weird portal right in front of you with no knowledge of where it would take you? Well, Junior Nut 24, I should probably tell you this. That's kind of what my origins of becoming the Universal Hero was. I guess it would depend if the portal is destroying something as it's opening. Like it was with my lover's universe. Well, not universe, kingdom, sorry. It was destroying brick by brick the kingdom, and I couldn't let that happen, so what I did was, I kissed my lover goodbye, and I just let go as she was hanging on to me, and I got sucked into the portal. And what do you know it? It took me to Wampa Islands. Can't believe that. It took me to Wampa Islands. Well, anyways, I suppose if it were to ever happen again, I'm just, me specifically, I'm kind of, oh my god, my phone goes off, shit. Well, anyways, I'm just practically used to it by now, you know. Sometimes I'm yoinked from another universe, like, I remember that one time that, I was actually yoinked from my home universe. I was sitting down playing a game, and somebody just opened up a fucking portal and fucking yoinked me away from the fucking couch. I was enjoying a game, you know, and fuck, you know. Well, you know it, I had to go be a hero. I didn't even know where the portal led. You know, I had no knowledge of where the portal even led. You know, so I guess the funny thing is about my portal powers is I never know where they lead. I just sometimes take a gamble, you know, and see where it goes. But my portal powers are also kind of linked to what place I'm thinking of going to. So I might have some sort of knowledge of where I'm going. But sometimes my powers have been known to glitch out and send me somewhere else. So, part of being a glitchling, what can I say? But yeah, I'd step through that shit, you know. I know exactly where you're coming from with this. It's the game we played and stuff like that, and it's a video on YouTube here. You know, I get the reference you're making here, but yeah, that's just my answer to me specifically. It's the duty of being a hero. All right, now that my question's done, let's see what else he's got. Okay, so Benjamin, you're up next. All right, so his question for you, Benjamin, is if your gun only had 2 bullets left and you were surrounded by 1,000 zombies, what would you do?
Well, buddy, it's quite simple actually. I would unsheath my baseball bat. I would use every ounce of power that I have and just probably create a mild earthquake. If that didn't work, just play baseball with their heads. Their bodies are the tees. Just line up your baseball bat just right and then spin attack, basically. Knocks all their heads off. The best thing about that is been known to have wind elemental power. So if I swing hard enough, it knocks off all their heads in about a 50-mile radius. I hope that answer was good enough for you.
Yeah, and plus you have the time powers too, because, well, don't forget, your boy here, you know, helped you with those time powers there, alright? Anyways, enough of that. Let's continue with the questions, shall we? So, let us take a see here. So, the next question is, oh, sweetheart. Oh, and this is an interesting question for everybody, actually. Melina, dear, he wants to know, how long have you known me? All time, not just married time. Like, all time. How long have you known me?
Well, I suppose ever since 2010, when the Great Color War was still going on. You see, I finally found out who the mysterious Blue Warrior was. The mysterious Blue Warrior was a person that was helping us every single Halloween with our zombie problem, you see. So, I was eternally grateful to this person, but I never knew who he was. All I knew is that it was a he. That's it. So one day I had to invite him to my quarters to see who this magnificent man is. So I did. I made sure one of the guards insisted on getting him. I heard word that he didn't want to see me, but the guard forced him to come along. He's a bit of an asshole. But I'm glad he did. Because I finally got to meet who was behind helping us this entire time. And what do you know? After I took off his hood, it was an eye-patched, gray-haired man right in front of me. I asked him to remove his eye patch to find out what was under there, if there was a battle scar. He insisted that he didn't want to take it off, but I also insisted that he take it off, so he did. And the man with the rainbow iris right in front of me. With the gray hair, the purple eyebrows, right in front of me. And, well, I was still in shock to find out that he was a glitchling. Because in my family, I was always told that glitchlings are bad people. Because, well, back then I was a cyberling, you see. I wasn't a glitchling yet. So, I was told that glitchlings were bad people. And to not mess with them. But I was shocked to find out that a glitchling saved my kingdom. And the throne that I was forced upon didn't even want it in the first place. But then again, because I was very grateful to this man, I asked what he would like for a reward. He said he doesn't want any riches or anything really. He would just like to go home. I could tell he was a little nervous when I first met him because, well, I was a big towering woman, you see, so a big towering woman like me and a little guy like him, well, little compared to my towering, tallness, of course. But, yeah. Then what happened next was, he didn't know what to say, and, well, I don't know what was going through my head in the beginning of all this, but I stupidly asked him out on a date. He said if it was against the rules to do that, and then I said, I don't care. So I did. It was a stupid decision. I thought he couldn't muster up anything to romance me, but I was proved wrong. Turns out the very first date was the best one I had. So that's how I know Victor. I've known him ever since 2010, and ever since that great color war was going on. And here we are, still in love with each other, have a kid. We've gone through a lot. I love you, sweetie.
I love you too, honey, but damn, you could have just said 2010 when the Great Color Wars was happening. You didn't need to give them, the whole love backstory that we have.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright. Well, it was a long-winded answer, but it was interesting nonetheless. Anyways, let's continue, shall we? Alright, so the next question is, Lord Darkon Shem Tov. I really hope I'm not butchering that name. What's your favorite food? It doesn't really say who's it for, so we're gonna say it's for all of us. Why not? Okay, so I'm gonna go first because I'm reading this. My favorite food, I would have to say, if I'm specifying it into, like, meal food or just snack food. So I'm gonna say my favorite snack food is bowling alley nachos. I don't know why. Bowling alley nachos are just the fucking greatest. Sure, plain old nachos are fine, but there's just something about bowling alley nachos that are just so goddamn good. And that, good sir, is my answer.
My favorite food is Victor's pee-pee. No, I'm just kidding. It is sushi and rice. Victor doesn't really like fish, but I love it. So, even though he doesn't like sushi, he does order it for me. He knows what I like.
Well, if I had to choose between the two meats that I normally eat, I would say probably hammer steak. Or both. I like both of them. I mean, on occasion, I do eat Wampa fruit. Actually, yeah, that's just it. Wampa fruit. That's all we fucking have on the island. That, and I don't necessarily eat too much because I don't need to.
Okay. So, the next question belongs to Marie Jewel Shine. And hey, it's for you, Melina, my dear. So, let's see what she wants to know. When am I coming to the channel too? Well, a lot of people think you're in charge here. Well, do enlighten her then, huh?
Okay. Well, first off, I'm not in charge of that, so I don't exactly know. But, however, we are going to talk to Mr. Glitch, so we know exactly who's going to show up for the channel. For right now, we have Benjamin, we have Victor the Star, and we have Uka-Uka, I guess. But basically just the people that are right here. We'll have to talk over with Mr. Glitch to see if anybody else is coming. Okay? So just hang in there.
You did great, honey. So, let's find out who's next, shall we? Okay, so the next one is Marie Jewel Shine again. Oh, and it's for me. Okay. Well, Marie Jewel Shine wants to know, where do you keep your soup? Are you kidding me? Marie, how do you not know where I keep my soup? I keep my soup in the cupboard on the left in the kitchen. Like, go to the kitchen, go to the left side of the kitchen. The cupboard that's literally yellow is where I store all my soup. Okay? That's where you can find it. I'm pretty sure we've gone over this the last Q&A. As for the audience, feel free to go back and see if she did. Let me know in the comments down below. Because I'm pretty sure she asked me this already. Okay. Questions aside, let's go on to the next one, shall we? Okay, next one. After that, we have... Oh, we have one from Oddboy Glitch. And it's for me. Okay, so... what was the video supposed to be like? I think he might be talking about both the questions and this video. So, yeah, I did say back in the questions video that video was supposed to be different from what I wanted it to be. So, I guess you could say what I wanted it to be was an animation. I wanted the Q&A, and at first, I wanted the questions video and the Q&A to both be animations of, you know, me saying all this, you know, nonsense and stuff like that, you know, and me, you know, moving around and shit like that. I don't know. But I second thought it because Mr. Glitch thought he was overworking a friend of his, and he didn't want to overwork him, especially so close to the holidays and whatnot. So, you know, he already had him working on a big project already, and that was the lovely intro, by the way, the lovely Christmas intro last year. Well, yeah, so it was supposed to be, but we decided against it and favored a picture instead, or in this case, a Gary's Mod interpretation. I don't know what I did, to be honest with you. It's now that it's 2020 and recording this, I have no clue. Okay, so we are now moving on again, and the other question is from... Oh, it's from Oddboy Glitch again. Oh, and again, it's for me, I guess. Oddboy Glitch has asked, am I going to get an overhaul too? So, I'm assuming what he means by that is pictures, is basically an image overhaul. But here's the funny thing about that is, yes, you are going to get a whole picture overhaul, you know, and stuff like that. But on another note, we're gonna change your name from True Oddboy Glitch to Oddboy Glitch. because, as I said, I've decided against being called Odd Boy Glitch myself, and in favor of calling me by my actual name, Victor. You know, I don't want to be named after my friend when he's clearly very sore about not using his actual name. So, yeah. Anyways, yes, you're gonna get an overhaul. From name to picture. Okay, moving on from that question and into another one. So, the next one is going to be... Oh... my little sweet pea. Sapphire Universe Vortex. My sweet little girl. She says, Daddy, what is your favorite power that you have? Well, I'm glad you asked, little one. Because, you see, I have many, many powers at my disposal. From time manipulation, to teleportation, to creating a portal to any universe imaginable. You know. Even to weapon summoning, even. I have many powers, like I said. I'd have to say the favorites are the main ones I use the most, which is basically the power fists and the claws. And the claws. The power fists are when I turn my fists completely metal, you know, and I just sock the living daylights out of somebody. Whether I'm punching them right in the gut or I'm socking them right in the face. And trust me, if you get socked in the face with a metal fist, it's gonna fucking hurt. And the best thing about my metal fist ability is that I can change it to any metal I want. From gold to platinum to making it look snazzy, or just having the hardest metal in the universe and just smacking the hell out of somebody. And as for my claws, well, they're nothing special. They're just claws. They appear on my fingers. Yes, it's not Wolverine style. I'm sorry. They appear on my fingertips, and I get to just, you know, use them and stuff like that. It's just my favorite ability. Well, that and teleportation. It makes me get anywhere very quicker. You know, who needs super speed, right? I mean, when you have that. But yes, Power Fists is my favorite. Well, that and super strength. Because if I didn't have super strength, I guess I wouldn't pack much of a punch now, would I? But if I had to choose my favorite of all time... funny little pun there. If I had to choose my most favorite, I'd have to say my favorite power that I have is time manipulation. Meaning I can pause, rewind, and fast forward. Hell, I can even slow down everybody. To the point where you can't catch up with me. I can even fast forward myself to appear faster. So super speed basically is not needed if I have time abilities. So, yeah. That one is my favorite of all time, though. Well, that was nice. Okay, so the next question is... Oh, it's her again. Okay, this time it's for you, Melina, my dear. Okay. What she wants to know is, do you have any powers?
Well, my little sweet pea, yes, Mommy does have powers. It's just that I don't use it as often as Daddy uses his powers. I use mine for more, you know, usefulness. I'm not saying that Victor doesn't use his powers for usefulness. He does. It's just that I use it for more usefulness. I don't usually fight because I don't wanna. So, yeah, I do have powers. In fact, my favorite one, I'd have to say, is the fire manipulation. Really helps with my science. Really does.
Okay. Well, let's move on to the next one. We're nearing the end here, so we only have 2 questions left, I assume. Let's see. The next one is Subject V Alpha. Oh, great, he's back. Yeah. All right. So, okay. Lovely. It's for all of us. All right. Well, why don't I start since I'm reading it already? All right. So, Subject V Alpha says, "Can you just die?" I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I've been labeled on the charts, even on my wanted poster. Even I've been labeled as next to unkillable. So it's gonna be pretty hard to beat me, Val. All right, it's gonna be pretty hard to beat me, and no red-faced copycat is going to beat me. Okay, so I hope you're satisfied with that answer.
I don't even know who you are, but no.
No, fuck off.
No, go sit on a spike, asshole.
Well, good. I'm glad we figured that out. So now we gotta move on to the very next one, and I think this is the last. So let's see who's gonna be. Oh, okay. Uka-Uka, it's your question, and it's for me. Okay. How joyous. You're right here. You know, you could just ask me the question, but I'll read it. How come you don't want to be a villain? I bet you can get those crystals much, much faster than that buffoon Cortex. Well, Uka-Uka, since I have you here, I'm just gonna look at you and tell you to your face. The reason why I don't want to be a villain is because, well, I kinda already am one to begin with, if you really think about it. I mean, sure, I'm a hero, but if you really think about it, I solve things in a villainous manner, meaning I kill. Yes, every bad guy that I have ever faced, I've killed them. I do not throw them in jail. I am not one of those heroes. I give you two chances. If you fuck up both those chances, you're dead. I'm going to kill you. Just like I gave Professor Insomnia many, many chances before. Big mistake. I'm trying to kill that motherfucker, but he always gets away from me. So, I kill for good. That's that. It's just in my nature. Well, I suppose that's the end of the Q&A video. Well, I know I had fun.
I had fun too, sweetie. It was nice being in the same video with you guys. I hope to do it again sometime.
Yeah, well, I guess it was cool being with you guys here. Still wish I had my own actual video, but I suppose this will do. I also hope we do this again sometime. Oh man, now you know we did a good video when Benjamin starts to open up. Don't push it. Right, sorry.
I don't ever want to do a video like this again. Do not invite me to another one of these.
Oh, why not, Uka-Uka? I thought you did wonderful. Plus, the contract clearly states that you have to listen to me, so if there is another videos like these that I want you to be a part of, you kinda have to listen to me.
God damn it! I'm gonna go lie down.
Well, I'm gonna go peace out too. I, have some exercising to do. Well, sweetie, I guess that just leaves you and me, huh? Unless you're gonna leave too.
No, let's finish this video together, my love.
Alrighty then. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you did or you just did, make sure to ring the bell so you can keep up to date with every single video and live stream that we do for this channel.
Everything regarding my husband is in the description down below. Do check them out if you're interested. And remember this, we don't want just you, but we want everybody
to stay glitchy.
Ciao, babies.
I'm yours.